Stefanie Powers was born on November 2nd, 1942 in Hollywood, California, a city that seemed to set her destiny before she even took her first steps. Raised in the heart of the entertainment capital, she grew up surrounded by theater, film, and the glitter of Los Angeles during Hollywood's golden years. With a family background rooted in Polish and Hungarian heritage, she absorbed both cultural richness and resilience, blending it into the vibrant world of Southern California, even in her teens. Stefanie carried herself with a grace and natural magnetism that hinted she was meant for a stage or screen. By the late 1950s and early 1960s, she had already begun her journey, taking small parts in film and television at a time when Hollywood was breaking away from the old studio system and leaning toward a more modern, experimental style. Signing with 20th Century Fox, she gained invaluable training and confidence. Her earliest credits included Experiment in Terror, 1962, and McClintock, 1963, where she acted alongside giants like John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara. These roles proved she could stand shoulder to shoulder with Hollywood's biggest names. While movies launched her career, television made her unforgettable. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, Stefanie appeared in numerous popular series. Her breakthrough came in The Girl from UNCLE, where she played the clever, glamorous spy April Dancer. Stylish, witty, and resourceful, April showed audiences that Stefanie had a gift for blending action with charm and humor, but it was in 1979 that she landed the role that defined her legacy, Jennifer Hart in Heart to Heart. Starring opposite Robert Wagner, Stefanie brought to life the bold, elegant, and intelligent wife of a wealthy businessman. The show ran for 5 seasons and spawned a series of reunion films, making Jennifer Hart one of television's most beloved heroines. Fans adored her not just for the mysteries she solved, but because she was portrayed as her husband's equal, clever, courageous, and unshakably loyal. Away from the spotlight, Stefanie Powers dedicated herself to a purpose much larger than acting. Her life took a profound turn through her relationship with actor William Holden, star of classics like Sunset Boulevard and Stalag 17. Their love story went beyond Hollywood glamour. It was built on a shared devotion to wildlife conservation. When Holden tragically passed away in 1981, Stefanie turned grief into action. By 1982, she had co-founded the William Holden Wildlife Foundation in Kenya, determined to carry forward his passion. Under her leadership, the foundation educated young people, supported conservation projects, and worked tirelessly to protect endangered species and natural habitats. Stefanie herself became directly involved, visiting schools, managing projects, and speaking globally about the importance of protecting the planet. She also served as a director at the Mount Kenya Game Ranch and Wildlife Conservancy in Nanyuki, and partnered with institutions like the Cincinnati Zoo and the Atlanta Zoo. Her advocacy wasn't about lending her celebrity status. It was about true hands-on commitment. Life brought Stefanie moments of triumph and tragedy. In 2008, she was diagnosed with alveolar cell carcinoma, a rare form of lung cancer, likely linked to her 20 years as a smoker earlier in life. On January 29, 2009, she underwent surgery to remove part of her right lung. The recovery demanded strength and patience, but she faced it head-on. Adding to the difficulty, that same month she lost her mother, who passed away at 96 in Los Angeles. Battling illness while mourning such a loss was one of her life's greatest tests, yet she endured with remarkable grace. Stefanie had known love and loss in her personal life as well. She married actor Gary Lockwood in 1966, best remembered for his role in 2001, A Space Odyssey. Their marriage lasted until 1972, and though it ended in divorce, it shaped her understanding of relationships within the turbulence of Hollywood. In the early 1970s, shortly after her divorce, she met William Holden. Stefanie often recalls this time with tenderness. I was going through change, and then William appeared, completely unexpected, and it changed everything. She has described him as her soulmate, the man who taught her patience, courage, and how to embrace life fully. Their bond was private, personal, and profound. Later, she married French aristocrat Patrick de la Chesnaye in 1993, though the marriage ended in 1999. She later found long-lasting companionship with Tom Carroll, with whom she shared nearly 15 years until his passing in 2014. In 2010, Stefanie released her memoir, One from the Heart, offering a candid reflection on her career, her personal struggles, and her triumphs. The book revealed not just the actress, but the resilient, passionate woman behind the roles. Today, at 82, Stefanie Powers remains a figure of admiration not only for her iconic roles in Hollywood, but also for her devotion to conservation, health advocacy, and her ability to turn personal tragedy into meaningful purpose. Looking back on her love with William Holden, she reflects, "Love isn't just passion, it's depth, commitment, and the courage to be truly seen." William and I shared that kind of love. Decades later, it hasn't faded. From Hollywood star to global conservationist, Stefanie Powers has proven that true legacy is not about fame, but about impact. Her life is a remarkable story of art, love, resilience, and purpose, one that continues to inspire generations.